now. Horn Francis fighting hard. Was that a legal disposal? McGovern affects the turnover. Rioli takes the short option. Lukosius. That's a big play. Pepper is the target, and he marks. Kicking for his first. He's got it.
Giving them way too much space.
Yo, go the power. Go the power, Hazak.
The Power have well and truly got the jump now. The big men fly. Horn Francis, he's everywhere at the moment. Rioli shows some strength and breaks free. Can he hit a target? Hoofs it off the deck. Rosie, Georgiades gets to the drop.
There we go.
Get the goal in the end.
The big forward is looking ominous and in the mood for a bat.
The Eagles will need to respond. It's being put to them. Sweet with a deft tap. Horn Francis. Good thinking and good execution too. Honours the lead. Couldn't hang on with the tackle. Careful with the kick. Into the pocket he goes. Burne-Jones. You can see their confidence growing.
Completely miscued that.
Long ball into the middle. That's risky. Williams. They'll compete inside the 50. Finlayson takes an excellent grab. Ratugolea goes long to centre half forward. Sweet. Stripped of it. Can they catch them out on the turnover? It's come unstuck. Searching kick. Ginby gets back and should repel. He's caught. That's not his best effort.
Missed the target by a long way.
The Eagles not at their best so far. Farrell intercepts on centre wing. That'll be play on. The Power are bringing great energy. We've hit the long break and it's a handy margin, but by no means a match-winning one. This game's very much in the balance. Let's head down to Gary Lyon on the boundary.
The Eagles are putting their defenders under too much pressure. There's only so much they can do when the ball keeps coming in as it is. They simply must apply greater midfield pressure, and they might even start roving to the opposition's ruckman.
I'm inclined to agree. Thank you, Gaz. Sweet wins it out of the centre. Horn Francis got to get it on quickly. Rioli. That's skillful. Georgiades has it within range. What's he got on offer?
You don't see that every day. Boy.
Right up the guts with the kick in.
He squandered the kick in.
Maybe he could have gone himself. Rosie, for a second goal today, it'll have to wait. He's missed.
He's missed a couple now. Might just bring a few doubts into his head.
Straight down the guts.
That's what they call a good old-fashioned clanger.
Kicks to half forward. Rosie has worked hard to present. Lukosius marks inside 50 and can have a shot. The power look well drilled. Baker says thank you very much. This might be a chance for the high flyers. Rioli picks off the pass. Quality delivery by foot. Burne-Jones demanded the footy and got it. One behind.
The Eagles are struggling at the moment. It's difficult to make a case for them.
Hoff goes towards half-back. Centering ball. That's wasteful. Baker feeling the heat. Lays it off. Goes off the ground. Lukosius kicking for his first. He's missed.
The Eagles will breathe a sigh of relief that turnover didn't.
Hoff goes towards half-back. Oh no, what's he doing? He's lost it.
Run down, great chase.
Takes it out wide. Good penetration on the kick. Dewar, that's a bruising tackle. Kelly, it must be his birthday. Kicks laterally. Bergman, some indirect ball movement here. Rioli.
That's a push.
Falls in his back, that'll be a free.
The power looking ominous. The kick was misdirected. Can they keep the footy this time?
Okay.
He wasn't under any pressure there. That's a bad mistake.
Drives it inside the forward 50. Pau Pepper takes the mark and can extend the margin.
Oh, you kidding?
I've liked his game today.
This will be coming back. It's out on the full.
They can smell victory. Horn Francis has pushed deep and can have a shot. Can they find a late goal?
Lost his radar there.
His field kicking is normally first rate. It's been that kind of day for them. Just has to hit a target. Rioli drops into the hole and marks. The Eagles are chasing tail. Big chance here if he can steady himself. It looks a well-oiled forward line. Can he impose himself on the match?
It's a waste of a promising build-up.
He might have thought about the corridor. They've put themselves under pressure. He'll pump them back into attack. Burne-Jones. He hasn't kicked it very well. Luck's of fortune. It'll be a goal anyway. Three-quarter time, and this one is almost decided. One team very good today, and the other certainly below their best. What's happening down there, Gary?
The Eagles with it all to do in this last quarter. The realisation that risks must be taken often makes a team much more dangerous and less predictable. Some teams play their best footy in this type of headspace, which makes you wonder why they don't employ it from the first bounce.
Thanks, Gary. As we get going again. Sweet has been dominant in the ruck. Horn Francis. Hunt. He's generally a good kick. This ought to end in a goal.
Kicking at his first.
Big ball to be won here. Ratugolea is like the Rock of Gibraltar. The Eagles forcing them out wide. What can they generate? Hunt picks it off. That's poor kicking. Good kick. The Power are playing some great footy. Farrell not wanting to bomb to a contest. Rioli. Richards. That'll be play on. I think he went for extra liniment today. Heads for the pocket. Drew. Can he get a shot away? Kicking for his first.
They really should be further in front. They've had so much of the play.
Looking to get it forward quickly.
As kick-ins go, that one was from the bottom draw.
The defence is disorganised. The kick was centimetre perfect. He's got it!
The Power are going from strength to strength. They've got all the answers at the minute.
The Eagles are just about spent. Williams slaps it out. Ginby, Kelly, looking to get it down there quickly. Aaliyah is a rock in defence. Up and under. Lukosius is hard to beat one-on-one. Sweet. Pau-Pepper. They're irrepressible at the moment. Rioli at half forward. Reed gathers. Was that a throw? You can't question his commitment. Sweet. So influential today. Towards the goal mouth. Rioli. He looked in trouble, but managed to slip the net. Going at his second.
The Eagles are still in this, somehow.
Straight down the guts.
When it rains, it pours.
The Power are finishing with a wet sail. Lukosius can go back and shoot at goal. Georgiades.
They're really opening them up, and right now they have no answers to the onslaught.
The Power, in this form, would challenge anybody. Sweet, palms it down. Horne-Francis. Their appeals have fallen on deaf ears. Good ruck work. They're going hammer and tong. Spills out in the tackle. Going for territory. Georgiades commands the footy. The Power finishing strongly.
That's a shank.
Sets it up to a contest down the line. Ginby. Bit of a nothing kick. Horne-Francis runs onto it. What a game he's having. Gee, they're playing well. They'll take the patient approach. Boak should have done better. Lukosius. Was he taken high? Reed is calm in a crisis. The Power are big victors today. They were much too good and played an attractive brand of footy. On behalf of Daniel Hartford, Gary Lyon and myself, Anthony Hudson, we hope you've enjoyed this match and we look forward to your company again soon. Hello, I'm Anthony Hudson. Welcome to Sunday Twilight Football. We're live from the Melbourne Cricket Ground. We've been looking forward to this contest between Richmond and Port Adelaide. It's early in the season, but both teams will be... Daniel Harford is with me. Hello, Harf. What can we expect from this match?
Thanks, Hutto. I'll tip the Tigers. My tipping hasn't been so...
All set now. Let's hope both teams have brought their A game. Sweet wins the first ruck contest. Ross, Ralph Smith, delivers a long ball.
He completely miscued that.
Doesn't often waste it. Bergman on a lead. He's generally a good kick. Hacks it off the ground. Campbell has it now on centre wing. He hasn't kicked it very well. The power, wriggle off the hook. Can he find a teammate? That's a bit of a gift.
I wouldn't put this past him. I've seen him do it before.
Searching kick. Punched away. Lynch, good handball. Banks can get it and go. It's a goal!
They were looking likely to score for a little while. Finally, they found a way through.
The Tigers have
Not
opened
sure,
their
Zach.
account. Nankervis wins the hit out. Hopper, that's a waste. Keen to get the ball moving. Burns off the tackle. Well played. He's been busy so far. Burn-Jones. Lukosius shakes him off. Kicks inside the forward 50. Richards has marked in front of goal. Georgiades. Great tackling technique there. Punch clear. They've got good chemistry, those two. Kicking for his first. He's got it!
They might want to tighten up on him. They gave him too much space on that occasion, and he made the most of it.
Back to where we started. Scores level. The big men fly. Rosie, Burn-Jones, working hard and being rewarded. Gets his kick despite the heat. Flostone tries to spike it out of the danger zone. Burgoyne feeling the heat. We've got a whistle. Umpire's ball. Sweet, the winner there. Rosie, caught. Dropped it like a hot potato. That didn't travel far enough. What's he got on offer? Lukosius commands the footy. He's got it!
It gives everyone a shot of confidence when one of your key forwards is able to hit the scoreboard early.
The power conceded the first, but they've been on top since then. Sweet with a deft tap. Rosie leading from the front. Rioli couldn't hang on with the tackle. Through the centre square he goes. Lukosius shows some strength and breaks free. Horne-Francis can go back and shoot a goal. Drew has a way of drawing the footy. Burgoyne has worked hard to present. Rosie, it's a tough game. They've got enough time for one more here. Sweet palms it down. Pepper goes goalward and he's off target.
Seemed like the defenders got a bit lost there, and they were lucky not to give up a goal.
Broad to bring it back in. Oh no, what's he doing? It's a poor kick. Pepper, he just dropped it. Rioli, he's got it.
This is exactly what they would have hoped for early in the match. Scoreboard pressure.
The power with 3 of the first 4. Good ruck work. Rosie, Burn-Jones, all alone in the centre square. The kick was centimetre perfect. Luck's of fortune. It'll be a goal anyway. It's there!
The Tigers won't hit the panic button, but it's been a disappointing start.
The Power have set down a marker, and they're going to be hard to beat as the players retreat to their huddles. Gary Lyon is with us. What do you make of this one, Gaz?
The Tigers have been outworked so far. They'll look to their leaders to drive a step up in intensity. It's not always about the obvious things. It's also the knock-on that releases a teammate, the extra effort to effect a smother, the gut running to lay a shepherd. When you're in that mindset, you give yourselves a great chance.
Good on you, Gary. Sweet wins it down. Rosie has it on a string. Boak, the Power are bringing great energy. How will the umpire see this? He's been dispossessed.
Tries to take him on and loses.
That's skillful. Clark, he'll feel that one. Prestia, Ross. This will be their first entry for a while. Some good ball movement, wasted by a poor entry. Horne-Francis with a chance to relieve the pressure. They could be vulnerable here. Drew fumbles it. Can they catch them out on the turnover? Plenty of heat in this game. Jones watched it off the boot. That's well played. Clever kick. Radaglia normally delivers. Burne-Jones managed to break free. He just keeps racking up disposals. Lukosius marks and should go. It's there.
They moved that ball beautifully indeed. They're hard to defend at their skillful best.
The Tigers are really flat. They need to energise quickly. Sweet is giving him a bar. Rosie runs onto it and can drive them into attack. Horne-Francis can just about finish it himself. He's missed.
The Tigers are struggling at the moment. It's difficult to make a case for them.
Looking to get it forward quickly.
He wasn't under any pressure there. That's a bad mistake.
The aerialists will battle for this ball. Drew couldn't quite. Sweet. They're playing with purpose and poise.
Missed the target by a long way.
Good looking kick. Brown works hard to present. Ignoring the corridor for now. Boat intercepts on centre wing. Going for territory. Pepper had it and lost it. Comes free in the tackle. That has to hurt. Rioli absorbs the pressure. They've bottled it up. Sweet has been dominant in the ruck. Rosie, clean pickup. Broad. Nankervis. That's unusual. He's a slippery customer. This will be another one. Oh, they can do no wrong.
A real opportunist goal there. He doesn't need a lot of the footy to make an impact.
The Tigers are in danger of being run over. Sweet had his measure today. Rosie, can he hit a target? Rioli, that might have been dropping the ball. Has to be clean. Never looked like being a goal. Gets it out of the danger zone.
That's what they call a good old-fashioned clanger.
The Power are playing some great footy. He's completely shanked it.
Lost his radar there.
The Tigers might be able to start something. You can see their confidence growing. He's normally better than that. Mansell is calm in a crisis. It's a goal.
The Power have come looking for a percentage boost. They are real hungry today.
The Tigers can't take a trick at the moment. Rucks go at it. Rosie is cool under pressure. Throws it on the boot. Second effort needed. Georgiades. He's off target.
An ugly-looking scoreboard should probably be looking even uglier.
Right up the guts with the kick in.
I think he might be relieved of his duties after that.
The power can smell blood. At the end of the first half, the home fans are shell-shocked. They didn't see this coming. Gary's back. What's caught your eye, Gaz?
The Power are winning a lot of the major indicators. Hit-outs, clearances, inside 50s, contested possessions. They're not quite doing as they please, but they would have to take the foot off the pedal for their opponent to get back into this match.
Good on you, Gary. Thank you. Leaves it behind. Sweet. That's not a mark. He hasn't struck that well at all. The Tigers have got lucky there. Quality delivery by foot. Recognising the urgency.
This will be coming back. It's out on the full.
They'll bide their time. The Power have winners everywhere. I've liked his game today. You can't question his commitment. Look at the distance on that hand pass. Drew somehow released the ball.
Run down. Great chase.
Can anyone get to the drop zone? Radaglia takes an excellent grab. Couldn't get an effective disposal.
He had prior opportunity to inject some life into this contest.
Got a little time here. He's got under that one. Farrell picks off the pass. The Power are red hot at the moment. Sweet. Short pass. Looks good. Lukosius. Burgoyne. Heads for the pocket. He's hit up the lead. Kicking for his first. Let's call it a pass. Dishes it off. Richards. He's missed.
That was a promising build-up and deserved a better finish.
Broad with the footy.
When it rains, it pours.
Maybe he could have gone himself. Can't take it. Miller gets to it first. Can he be the fire starter? Ross out of the congestion. Green under pressure. Solid tackle. They desperately need this. It's amounted to nothing. They've got winners all over the park. He's lost it. The Tigers have won it back. He shoots at goal. How's the kick? No good.
The Power will breathe a sigh of relief that that turnover didn't cost them.
Away he goes. Farrell with the footy. Radaglia has found some space. Rosie. The Tigers are chasing tail. Burn-Jones. Lukosius on a lead. Kicking for his first. He's missed.
They're peppering the goals. Got to get some rewards soon.
He's on.
Easy.
Straight down the guts.
This could be a 7-point play.
Gives it everything. Flostone spoils. Pepper shrugs the tackle. It's not the best kick. Has he done enough?
Looks like the disease is catching out there.
Broad goes towards half-back. Generosity is a wonderful quality, but not on a football field. Into the pocket he goes. Rioli marks. That's hard to stop. Was he held without it? Banks. Flostone stripped of it. The Power look like scoring every time they go forward. Sweet wins it. Horne-Francis. He should have the distance, but I'm not sure he has. Three-quarter time, and this one is almost decided. One team very good today, and the other certainly below their best. Gary's back. What's caught your eye, Gaz?
The Power fully deserve their lead, and they've been better in most areas. But one that stood out to me is their intercept marking. They've almost known, on occasions, what their opponents were going to do before they knew themselves.
I'm inclined to agree. Thank you, Gaz. Drew. Sonzi. Didn't need to be asked twice. Green. Prestia. Felt the pressure there. That passage of play promised more. They'll be disappointed. Drew. That's good work rate.
He's gone. He had plenty of time. Kicking at his first.
In no hurry. worry here. Backs himself in. It's a high kick, a real rainmaker.
Yeah, I
it
know.
must be his birthday. Sees something he likes. The power under great pressure.
Nothing wrong with ambition, but you've got to know your limits. Sometimes taking these half chances can make all the difference.
Snaps at goal, but it's off target.
Always unlikely from there, but he is capable.
Away he goes. Back into play. The kick was centimetre perfect. He's wriggled clear. The power finishing strongly. Aliyah. They're huffing and puffing. They're a pleasure to watch. Kicking for his first. Pal Pepper gets to the drop and they'll get the goal in the end. The distance is the only problem. It's there!
They've been beaten pretty easily, but I'm not sure many teams would have done much better against this side.
The scoreboard is starting to get ugly. Sweet with the tap. Rosie kicks inside the forward 50. They've given it back. Blasts away. It's been that kind of day for them. He's normally good on his non-preferred. Honours the lead. Alarm bells are ringing. Set sail for home, and he has delivered.
He managed to find some space in a dangerous position and made them pay for their loose checking.
The power in this form would challenge anybody. Sweet with a deft tap. Rosie loves the hard stuff. Georgiades has marked in front of goal. One behind.
Hey Zach, make sure you vlog my stream.
I think he had more time than he thought.
He's off. Brings it back in and straight out again.
Chalk up another in the Klinger column.
He's going for home, and why wouldn't he with a finish like that?
The power looking every bit a top 8 side at the moment.
The Tigers will want to put the tape and the stat sheet straight in the bin. Sweet, the winner there. Rosie should be in the votes today. Banks, ever reliable. He'll be sore in the morning. The umpire says he made an attempt to get it out. The two big men do battle. Taranto, what a work ethic he has. He's lost possession.
That's got to be a free kick. Took them on, didn't dispose of it correctly.
His field kicking is normally first rate. Taranto has found some space at halfback. Mansell, Sonzi, goes long. Not his finest moment. Kicks laterally. Spud Frawley would have loved that one. Richards, sweet. That's a legal disposal, isn't it? Terrific forward pressure. I think he went for extra liniment today. It's there!
The Tigers are in real danger of taking a big percentage hit now.
The power have been magnificent, but they haven't had much opposition, to be fair. Rosie thought his way through it. Rioli. Full time. There was only ever one winner today. That is a crushing victory, and they will be delighted with their performance. On behalf of Daniel Harford, Gary Lyon, and myself, Anthony Hudson, thanks for your company. We'll catch you again soon.
Haha, the Crows lost to Fremantle. Damn. Hang on, I'll start the game in a sec, Zach. I'll restart my stream after, okay? Alright, later.